Back to the most epic fucking podcast in the world.
Yes.
I'm Lloyd.
I'm JD.
And this is our special guest.
Ronnie Ronyo, that's me.
Who's a local rapper.
Yes.
Rapper
Calgary
artist.
Hip-hop artist.
Is that what you call yourself? Hip-hop artist?
Yeah,
Rapper?
hip-hop artist.
Why not
yeah.
rapper?
I feel like rapper is like for people who don't make that good of hip-hop music, you know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you call yourself a rapper if you're like low league?
Yeah.
Low league crap?
Yes.
Okay. So what have you been up to this week? I know you did a show on Friday.
Yeah, that was at... No, I actually didn't do that one.
Oh, you didn't do that show?
Yeah, I ended up having to go to a Christmas party. But this week I released a new song called Who You Running With. That's on SoundCloud. Right now about 750 plays, so that's
good.
Bumping.
That's the one we were talking about when we were chilling the other day. Okay.
Yeah, and then on Wednesday, I went down to Edmonton to meet up with my producer, and we laid down a new track that I'm going to be putting on my album next year for y'all. It's called Never Forget Home. Yeah.
You don't have a date?
No, I don't have a date, but
I
have 6 tracks done for that.
Well, you're always producing yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You're always blogging. Yeah. You're always vlogging.
Yeah, you could see me on Instagram. I have videos there. I keep that updated. SoundCloud is updated. If you follow me on Snapchat, you'll see me in the studio and like you see what I do, and yeah.
So we can put most of these links below the video, so people can click below and tune into you, because I know you're pretty active. Because I actually worked with you. It was how we met.
Yeah, that's true.
And you used to vlog. I was your boss, and you would vlog while you were working.
Yeah, that's true.
And I would do mean things to you.
It's all good. It's all good. But it's all good because we built a good relationship.
Yeah, no, it was good times. It was good working together. But
yeah, and also when I found out Lloyd was an artist, I reached out to him, and he also did one of my logos. You could see it on Instagram, and I also have it designed on my merchandise, which will be coming out very soon. So stay tuned for that.
Are you going to have your merchandise for sale online anyway?
Yeah, it'll be on sale it'll be on moverightmusic.com. Yeah,
okay,
for sure.
So we can also post that for him too, because that helps me out. Hey.
Yeah.
But that was a good project. I enjoyed doing your logo, and technically it was kind of a little collab with a buddy of yours, because he pre-drew the logo, and I amped it up.
Yeah, he did a rough draft, and then I gave it to Lloyd. He took a look at it, and like he made it come to life.
Personalized it really for you. Yeah. So no, I think it came out really nice. It's one of my favorite ones. It's one of the cleaner ones I've done too. So. Yeah. It's just really simple and clean, you know what I mean?
Nice.
Which I think grabs the eye better sometimes than chaos. But no, it was a good time. So you've been a pretty busy guy.
Yeah, pretty busy.
Like you're always recording, you're always rapping. You got your little 5-minute raps that you do on YouTube that I've been tuning into. Some of those are actually pretty good, man.
Quick rhyme series, yeah.
So actually I'd like to ask you, because we just had we do these little 2-minute topics that we filmed before you came. Do you think Tupac is dead or alive?
Tupac dead.
Come on, man.
I would like to say he's dead.
Why would you like to say he's dead?
Because that's like, it would give me peace. Personally, like just to know that he's at rest and that he's not like fooling us when he could be alive and giving us like dope music like he has. But what
if he got into some shit when he was doing, because there's stuff that we don't know about going on in the music industry. It's always behind the scenes. What if it was his way out? You still wouldn't be happy that he was kicking her? You don't think he's kicking her? I think he's alive. So he thinks he's dead. Jordie thinks he's alive.
Yeah, because like a lot of people like something about the Machiavelli 7 years or something, whatever. Like proclaim yourself dead and then he'll rise up eventually. But he's
pretty old at this point.
Yeah.
When's the rise?
40.
Yeah, like
it's done.
He should, if he is alive, he should take the moment to rise.
But I do understand what you mean, like behind the scenes in the music
there's
industry,
a lot goes on, right? Behind it's not all about just people listen to the music, they love the music, but there's a lot of drama that goes on.
Within, absolutely. Like the deals, music deals between.
It's all about money at the end of the day to certain guys, right? So music people have to deal with a lot of producers and
A&R guys, agents.
Yeah, and a lot of them are looking.
Labels,
they're looking to hit you pretty hard for money, right?
Yeah. Well, it's a business, right? I mean, it is a business, and a lot of people.
I wanted to ask you a question too. We have rock people on all the time. We have rock bands on all the time. You're one of the only rappers we've had on so far. I know a couple more we can probably get on.
First rapper on this show.
First rapper on the show. Well, sorry, hip hop artist. I just called you hip hop artist.
Correct.
is it harder to get shows in Calgary being a hip hop artist? Because, we always hear rock shows going on at Blind Beggar, always rock shows at the Marquee. Is it harder for you getting into venues because you're hip-hop?
It is harder. Like, personally, not even personally, I've talked to a whole bunch of other hip-hop artists, and they found it difficult to get shows in Calgary because, like, they can't reach out to the promoters, or the promoters aren't doing a good job to go out to the venues and, like, hey, let's lay down this show. Like,
because even I noticed a lot of the shows are rock.
Yeah.
A lot of the shows are going on in the city are rock shows.
But there are hip hop things happening in the community.
That's
I mean, there are people that have taken that saw the problem that you've identified, and they're actually taking action to do things like guys like Benny Johnson.
Yeah, 10
right?
at 10.
10 at 10.
I'm familiar with
Productions.
that. Yeah.
Basically, they do a showcase. I think it's every month that they do a showcase, and they showcase local hip hop, rap, hip hop culture, arts, everything like that. They put on a big show. Yeah. They'll have 10, 15 people. They'll do their thing, and they're promoting the music that way. I mean, he's done a really good job.
It'd be nice even for the regular venues, though. Yeah. Like, I know there's guys like that are stepping up, but lately, just the regular venues that maybe take the rock ones to have a night that is designated to a different type of music.
Right.
I don't see the big deal there. It brings in a different type of crowd.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends what your bar wants to cater to. Like, I mean, currently 10 at 10, I think its haunt is the Commonwealth, right? Yeah. So Commonwealth has exactly what you're talking about. They'll have a band like a popish kind of band like Deer Rouge, and then they'll have a more rock band, and then they'll have some hip hop shows. So they have a really eclectic kind of grouping in that venue.
If you're going to call yourself a venue, I think you should do to cut yourself off from different types of music.
That's actually
not only are you making it harder for yourself, you're making it harder for people that you're trying to help.
Yeah. I agree.
If you're going to be a venue for all.
Right. Mm-hmm. But in all honesty, if you want to be in a venue, a lot of times you just have to pay them. Yeah. A lot of venues, you just have to pay whatever it is, their fee for the night to use the stage, to have the sound guy, to have security, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, but
these venues, a lot of time, though, they do put on, their little venues that they ask the bands to come play.
Right.
It's always the same.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I'm saying. Do those little venues, but change it up.
But it's like clubs, right? I mean, a lot of them are targeted at specific things. For example, Distortion Nightclub is focused mostly on, we'll say heavy metal and punk. A little bit of rock and roll. Things like The Beggar is more, original showcase. But then I feel like,
a place like The Beggar and the Marquee, I think they could take on any role.
Yeah.
There's no...
Well, I've seen...
You go in The Beggar...
a lot of hip-hop shows at Marquee, so...
Yeah.
It has a good stage.
Yeah, the Marquee is really embraced the hip-hop.
It's a big venue, too.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
You can get a lot of people in there.
Oh, yeah. And it's a nice venue. It's a really nice venue.
You can get a lot of people in there and still have room on the outskirts because they got that other room where you can still sit down and have a drink.
It's a big spot,
So, for them, it's really good.
Yeah. But part of it is, too, I think
the Beggar
we went back to your roots, right? That was promoted by Scott Bennett, the Path Less Traveled, and he did all the footwork. So then I guess if you did all the footwork, if you want to go do the footwork, I think a lot of venues would open them up. I'm sure the Beggar would put on a hip hop event.
Because they don't seem too far from it. You know what I mean? It's not like
as long as you're doing the event planning and stuff like that. I'm sure that they would be amicable to doing that kind of stuff. Have you worked with 10 at 10 at all, or?
I've been to a couple of their shows, but I haven't been on the stage personally
yet.
Yeah, but it's something I could look into.
Yeah. I've covered it for the magazine that I've worked for.
Oh, really?
I've been to a few of them. I've talked to Benny before when I saw him last at the 50 Days YYC because they were doing some cross promotion stuff. But I mean, he's a really good guy, and he's passionate about hip hop, and somebody obviously to connect with, especially in this city.
It would be dope to connect with them for sure. Yeah.
Well, Roddy's pretty out there.
Yeah. I'm even with my music, I promote Calgary pretty well. I promote the city I live in.
Well, and you're really good at being on the internet. You can handle all these different Twitter account, you got your Snapchat, and you do it all.
Yeah.
I can just about handle Facebook and Instagram.
You really gotta you gotta be consistent. You gotta be out there if you want people to hear your music and hear your stuff and hear what you have to say.
Yeah. Well, your tunes are actually pretty sick.
Yeah,
I enjoy your music myself because I actually watch your YouTube channel, which is pretty rare for me.
Word up. Respect.
And I know, what was I going to talk about? God, you just lost me. Fucking, you got some.
Lloyd at a loss for words. So, do you have an album out currently, or is it?
I released a short EP. It's called To Be Announced. Yeah, okay. I have that out recently. It's good.
And people can find that
SoundCloud.
SoundCloud.
Yeah. SoundCloud.com/whoisronnie. That's where you'll find me.
Who is Ronnie? I like that.
Yeah.
These guys are slogans.
Yeah. You definitely sound like the marketing side kind of worked out there.
Yeah.
So when you're putting out your hip hop stuff, where you drawing? I mean, obviously you've stated that Calgary is a big part of your music. You like to represent Calgary, but what else? Like, what kind of themes are you hitting in your music?
Like themes as in
what are you talking about when you're
usually lifestyle, certain
it's like striving life on. More.
Yeah, like usually you'll find encouragement maybe in my tracks, like something to keep you going, or like.
That's what I got from it too. Yeah, pretty much kind of like get out of the pit you're in and get to a better place.
Yeah. So yours is positive moving forward.
Yes, positive. Yeah. And like I feel like also as the places I'm in life change, my music will change as well, right? So like if I'm in this place, I could be writing about whatever I'm going through now or whatever I see is going on. But when I go into another place, that could be change the whole vibe, change the whole sound, you know. So I'm down to like work with different types of sounds, different types of people, you know, anything. Yeah, I'm not just like
he's a lover.
Yeah, you can't really just base me.
Even at work, he won't kill a fly. This guy,
honestly. Because I do play guitar. I play some acoustic.
He saves spiders.
I save spiders.
He saves spiders.
I'm a very like
seriously for all the spiders out there. Ronnie's your hero, man. This
if you care, I care about animals. Yeah, I like those kind of stuff.
Yeah, he loves his animals. So. He's a caring person. He's a lover.
So you do a lot of collab stuff in the studio?
Yeah, usually between me and my crew. Like about two of us.
Your posse?
Yeah, we collab a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How big's your posse?
Two of us.
Yeah, I like how at the beginning you made it sound like a lot bigger than it was.
I was expecting like dozens.
Yeah, no, well, like if you focus on the music aspect, it's just the three of us who are really recording, taking time to go out and do shows, promote ourselves and whatever. And then
so who are your two other guys that are in?
Kevin the Prince. And then my homeboy Trizzy Triz. Yeah, you could find him on SoundCloud.
So I know Kevin. I don't know Trizzy Triz.
Oh, Trizzy Triz, yeah. We've been together for a long time. Yeah. He's really dope. He has dope music too. So.
And what does Kevin do?
Kevin is like the same grind as us. Music, right? And he also films our music videos as well. So shout out to Kevin.
When he gets off the camera. I'm joking. Your whole filling skills, Kevin, aren't there, but your music abilities, I'm sure, are way through the roof.
Well, you can check him out. You know, give your own opinion on what he sounds like.
Well, I'm sure he's a pretty talented guy. It's just construction wasn't his forte.
Weird.
Which is fine. Ronnie didn't come back this year, so I'm guessing it wasn't his.
Well,
he preferred the warehouse. Grinding in the warehouse.
That's tough, bro.
Well, then why didn't you come back?
I might do that once I come back from Africa. So
you're going to Africa?
Yeah.
When are you going to Africa?
The end of January.
End of January. Yeah. For how long?
Oh, wow.
I'm going for a month. Yeah, I haven't been back home since I came to Canada.
Are you scared to go to Africa with all what's going on over there?
I'm nervous.
You're nervous?
Yeah.
And then how they are in customs, when you're coming back is pretty shady too.
Yeah, it is.
You're not allowed to touch local animals, things like this, right?
And I had to get my yellow fever shot, updates on certain vaccinations.
You need lots of paperwork when you're coming back from that country.
But I'm excited though. It's
gonna be. But where in Africa you specifically going?
I was born in East Africa, Uganda.
Okay, yeah.
But we'll be going to a part of South Sudan.
Okay.
For about 2 weeks, and then we'll be going up to Uganda for 2 weeks.
You seen family?
Yeah, I'm gonna see my family.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's gonna be hot.
It's gonna be dope. I'm excited. It's gonna be hot, of course.
What month?
No more snow. We're not gonna be dealing with that. End of January, so I won't be here February.
So you're gonna miss the worst months anyway. Yeah. Good for you.
That's good planning.
Yeah, because those months usually suck. January, February usually dumps here. So
cold.
Yeah,
not a good one for me considering I'm doing snow removal. But
so when did you emigrate here?
1997. My family moved to Newfoundland. We lived there for about 6 months. Then
why Newfoundland?
Yeah,
I'm really not sure, but From what I understand, my parents said like there was better jobs out in Calgary and they could stabilize better here, so we moved out here. For real.
Well, they made a good decision in the end.
Newfoundland is just an odd choice off the hop, right?
Yeah. People always say that too. It is odd, just far East Coast.
Because when you emigrated
straight here. Well, my parents came and did a whole tour of Canada, and then they decided that the economy was best here. Yeah, everything was going good here, so we'll move here. Yeah, and then so they came back 3 years later. I was on a plane here, and I was like, oh shit.
See, and when I immigrated here, I immigrated to Calgary as well. So it's
what's the time on this anyway right now?
It's we got time. I got time here, so
I can't see the time. I'm not allowed to see all the bits now. So you're cutting me out, production.
Oh, that's it. It's a tough life. It's a tough life.
I know. No, how we doing on Periscope too? We haven't had any.
I don't know. I haven't been paying.
You guys can talk.
Yeah, you guys can talk. You can throw up some questions there if you want. We'll just ignore them. Maybe not. We'll actually.
Unless they're really out there questions.
Yeah.
I like weird questions.
Yeah. We've been experimenting now. This is our second podcast experimenting with
Periscope. I troll like a motherfucker on Periscope.
Yeah.
I'm always trolling Periscope.
It's an interesting thing. I kind of wish that we could. I wish they had an app where we could hook up the computer and hook it up into one of these cameras, and that would be awesome. Then the feed would be so much better. But
because
we have to deal. Last week we did it with the iPhone.
Is it?
No, it's.
You can see my beard still.
Yeah.
And for the cameras too, you guys can see that my beard's finally coming back in.
Yeah.
Ronnie's actually doing pretty well.
I'm on the darker side, but you can still see my facial features. Yeah.
And mine's gone. I even shaved off the handlebar mustache that I had
which was awful.
Lots of people loved it. Other people just hated it.
I had so many jokes.
Yeah.
I let you go.
Yeah.
I was going to put your confidence down a bit. I thought you were wearing it full time.
No.
I was like, oh my God.
I had to get passport photos taken. I had to get a Canadian passport because I asked a question about
They would not let you near playgrounds with that look.
No, not at all.
Like you should have seen it.
No,
oh my God. Like he just buy a van straight up and sell gummy bears out the back.
Creed. Yeah. What did I hashtag it? Orange County Christmas.
So Ronnie, I know you enjoying Christmas?
I am,
yeah. You watching Christmas movies?
Home Alone, Christmas with the
that's
Cranks.
What I'm talking about. I just watched Home Alone last night, which is a favorite of mine. Love Home Alone.
Same.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kevin.
It's got a creepy undertone.
Yeah.
There.
When
you really think about it, their motive at the end is really that little boy. Yeah. It kind of goes from being the wet bandits and nicking stuff from houses to like, we have to get this little boy. And I'm not too sure what they were going to do with him if they ever got him.
Yeah.
So I think the undertones of that movie are kind of creepy. Yeah. Basically
Well, they were probably going to kill him.
Yeah. And who knows what else? Jesus, they were really, after you've been through that much torture, would you really want this little boy? I'm like, fuck this, man. We've got so much in the van, you know what I mean? Move on.
Have you seen the new video that just came out with Macaulay Culkin in it about Home Alone?
He's dead, it was something about the rider or something.
Yeah, well, somebody calls an Uber, and Macaulay Culkin shows up as the driver.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is that, he ends up talking about Home Alone and how he was there, and he's like, No, he's well alive.
I thought he was dead.
What?
No.
Oh,
no, he never died.
It would have been bigger news too.
Yeah, it would have been bigger news than that. He's not dead. He's alive.
He's not even that cool of a dude. I don't think it would be that.
Unlike Tupac,
not now.
Macaulay Culkin is alive.
No, Tupac's alive. Fucking Macaulay Culkin's alive. Tupac's fucking alive. Are you kidding me? Macaulay Culkin looks like he's just withering away.
Oh, he looks terrible. He's got long hair and weird fingernails.
If Tupac is alive, do you think he would expose himself?
Who knows?
Expose himself
what I don't get about that. What I honestly don't get about that is if Tupac is alive, right? A guy that creates music and is that creative, what is he doing, right?
Creating probably still something.
Yeah, but you got to get that stuff out of you.
Yeah, but who do you know what he went through to get out of spotlight? You don't know.
Yeah. I mean, getting out of the spotlight is one thing, but people that create typically want to create, and when they create, they want people to see
Illuminati.
It, right? Illuminati.
I got one word.
Sasquatch.
Illuminati. Straight up.
It could be. He talked about
Tupac's
it.
alive and Sasquatch is his
He
agent.
did talk about it a lot in his music. If you listen. Yeah, and then he made that one.
Straight up. See, you
was
and
it
your
the album called Killuminati?
Yeah, man.
So
see?
like,
you don't.
Sometimes
I got someone else backing me up. Man.
So what you're saying is that when he goes to Coachella as a hologram is actually Tupac.
Straight up.
Who knows what they're coming.
He could be like 300 pounds.
Because he was the first hologram, was he not?
That's true.
He was the first hologram before Michael Jackson.
He could look like Biggie now and be like 350 pounds.
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
You know?
It's like people think
because that's impossible, right, Ronnie? He couldn't have eaten himself.
It's like Elvis, right? People think Elvis is alive still. I mean, people want to believe that stuff. I get it. People respect his music and they want more.
Hitler didn't die though. He was still alive. He's not alive anymore, but he survived the. Huh? I know.
Yeah. There's rumors that he went to Argentina? Yeah. So I mean, there's a lot of Nazi.
They found a bunch of Nazi stuff in Argentina.
Yeah, but that's where a lot of them went because there's no.
Yeah, a bunch of subs came up after the war.
Yeah. So crazy stuff.
Yeah, and if you see the dead picture that they actually released of what it looked like when they found him, it's not him. It's like the worst lookalike you've ever seen.
So Tupac hanging out in Argentina with Hitler and Sasquatch.
It's probably true,
and
guys.
Sasquatch. What is it? Why do you hate on Sasquatch? Do you believe in Sasquatch?
Like Bigfoot?
Yeah.
It would be cool if he was alive. I don't know. Like, maybe I'm not that big on the supernatural stuff, but yeah,
he's open to believing in it.
Yeah,
I'm open to believe it if they find it. But like, it all goes back to Alert Bay, right? That drunk guy. It's like on the little island.
Alert Bay. Yo, man, there's so many. There's like hundreds of thousands of sightings, and you're talking about one.
Hundreds of thousands.
Hundreds of thousands.
Yet nobody with a cell phone can get a photograph.
You need to research more.
Well.
Straight up, man. Aliens, Sasquatch, Hitler, Tupac, all that shit's real.
Yeah, Tupac's still real.
Yeah, straight up.
Straight.
I believe that.
Tupac's real.
He's alive.
He's just not alive.
No, he's alive. All the conspiracy theories are real.
If you're alive, Tupac, come on the show. Prove me wrong.
Yeah, please. Come on. That would be great. If we could get Tupac on the show, I pretty much reached my goal.
Yeah.
Good to go.
Happy. Yeah, I will believe
and the
at
amount
that point.
of followers we would get. If the first show he came on, we'd be like Oprah.
Same with Sasquatch, you know.
I'd start telling people to read shit and they'd all be reading it. Exactly. Reading the next level of High Times. Seriously, it's amazing. Everyone would be like, oh.
Just like if Sasquatch wants to show up on the show, I'm cool with that too.
Yeah, well, I cannot wait until the day that they find Sasquatch or like it's real and I'm just
what are you going to do?
Oh, I'm going to call JD and be like, fuck you, man.
JD,
all those years you said I was crazy.
JD, Sasquatches could possibly be real.
They could possibly be real, but they're most likely extinct if they ever were.
That's closest than we've ever got. I'll take that.
You'll take that?
Yeah. I'll take that for sure. Well, where are we at now?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do we got down for topics to go on about?
We don't have anything. We
can kind of go on about some of the topics that we did our little thing on. No.
Wanker of the Week.
He loves Wanker of the Week.
I know, and we have skipped it for so many weeks now. It's such a great
we did it last week, I think, didn't we?
No.
Well, now is the time.
Okay, we got some time.
Now's the time.
We got some celebrity or someone that you put up for Wanker of the Week. We usually do it. Sometimes we forget. No? No one? Oh, come on. Look, he loves everything.
Well, a celebrity right now?
Yeah. Yeah. Come on, get real.
We need somebody other than Kanye West.
I'm still pissed off that
Saint West.
Can we not do Justin Bieber because he's making good music right now and everybody?
We already did him, so.
Well, we can do Justin Bieber again because apparently he's out now and.
But I'm still pissed about the Women of the Year thing.
Yeah.
Oh, the Caitlyn Jenner one.
Yeah, I'm pissed about that.
I don't agree with that
because here's my argument for that. She hasn't even been a woman for a year.
Yeah.
And like, it's an insult to women that have grinded their ass to get where they are when he's just turned into a woman. I know the struggle was hard for him, but you haven't lived as a woman your whole life. That award is for a woman who has lived her entire life as a woman and deserves the award. I just think that was absolute horseshit. Yeah. And I heard some people gave their awards back. Yeah. And good for them. Because I would have done exactly the same thing. He didn't deserve that award.
And there was also something that Justin Bieber today claimed that the photograph of his penis.
Was
it wasn't
fake?
His penis.
Oh, fuck's sakes. Why? Because it wasn't big enough? He's his bigger or what? What was he saying now?
I don't
I
know.
hate this kid.
I didn't read
I hate
into
this
it.
kid.
But apparently, photos, not his penis.
Yeah.
Fuck. Of course it isn't.
I saw that on my news feed.
Yeah.
But
Who
I didn't
cares?
bother to open it. Yeah.
Who cares about your penis, Justin
like,
Bieber?
Yeah.
No one cares about your penis, except for little weird girls that listen
So
to your
just give
crap.
a peace to Amsterdam, who's tuned in on Periscope. But we're coming to the end of the broadcast here, unfortunately. So you're going to have to squeeze back and, watch the show unless you got a quick question for Ronnie, which we'll wait for.
Do you have any questions?
Do you have any questions?
But anyways, before we wrap up, Ronnie, where can they find you?
SoundCloud, Who is Ronnie? Instagram, Ronnie Ronyo. Facebook, Ronnie Ronyo. Twitter, Ronnie Ronyo.
Ronnie Ronyo.
So
Yes.
the constant theme here, Ronnie Ronyo.
Ronnie Ronyo rolls off your tongue, Ronnie Ronyo, and if you could see the dress he's wearing right now, you could say Ronnie Ronyo too.
Yeah, I got my name on the back.
Yeah, he does. It's
Yeah.
all kitted out. Actually,
Yeah.
I like how you're always wearing your own t-shirts.
You
But
gotta
thanks for
represent
coming on.
yourself.
This is our Christmas episode. Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas.
We'll catch you in the new year.
Peace. I'm
See ya.
Lloyd.
Peace.
I'm JD.
This is
See ya.
Ronnie Ronyo.
We're out.
We're out.
Oh. Your chair made farts.